Welcome to practice, everyone. Today's practice, we're going to do one of each of the 5 elements of traditional Chinese medicine. So when we did our Qigong intensive, we spent one day on each element. And today we'll bring it all together and do a practice focusing on all 5 of the elements, one form after the other. So the 5 elements are in everything in nature, every living creature. So we all move between this kind of feeling of stability when we're in our earth element, of presence when we're in our metal element, of hibernation in water element, of expansion when we're in our wood element, and then into fire where we are now in summer, this sense of blooming and achieving and moving. And our body is always in balance and out of balance, constantly moving, constantly changing. So today we're going to try and integrate a 4-part breath, an inhale, a pause, an exhale, and a pause through each of the forms, just so we can slowly allow our body to get used to the movement and hopefully bring ourselves into harmony with nature all around us. So often in life, we think we achieve more when we're doing more, when we're busy, busy, busy. But then maybe we don't achieve so much. We just have this sense of ticking things off a list, and maybe we don't get happier. Maybe we don't feel settled. Maybe we don't have a positive effect on those around us. So today we'll just try and tune into this idea of not so much achievement, but just awareness and maybe a sense of aliveness in our body just from being more in harmony with the movement and becoming close to that idea of just appreciating life and our bodies as they are, allowing them to move and just be a little bit more efficient, a little bit more effortless. So let's just start by bringing our attention into the body. I just like to feel into the senses in your body, maybe the taste in your mouth, the sounds you can hear. Just take a moment to settle and arrive into the practice. Often we gauge our sense of aliveness by the amount of coffee we've drunk or alcohol, or use all these stimuluses to feel alive. But in this practice, just allow your attention to come inwards. How does my body feel today? Where am I at? Without any judgment. Just get a sense for where we might feel stuck or stiff, sore. Allow the feet to be heavy into the earth. Just inviting in a sense of presence. Let's take our palms out. We're going to slowly lift them up with our next in-breath, but feel like there's a heavy weight on them. The whole way we're lifting up a heavy weight. Inhaling to reach up. Turn the palms slowly side out. Let's try that again. Turn the palms up. Heavy weight on the hands. Slowly lifting up as we inhale. And then as we reach the top, turn the palms down. You might feel like energy is moving away from the thoughts and into this mid part of the body, a center of gravity. One more time. Let's inhale and lift up. Press through the feet. Turn the palms and sigh it out. We're just going to do the same movement, but this time we want our arms to be light, just light as a bird. Lift them up. Just feel the difference in your body when you move away from tension, from holding this sense of tightness in the body. You move towards lightness. Slowly bring our hands to our belly. Today's practice, we'll do the 4-part breath, the box breath, the square breath. So let's bring our awareness to our abdomen, and when we breathe this way, we allow our belly to proudly expand out, something we often don't do in life. Feel the breath expand as we breathe in. Feel the hands come back towards the spine as we let it go. So we're looking to breathe in through our nose, expanding through the belly, and then sigh it out. What can we let go of? Give your breath all the time that it needs. We turn our attention in, and it's a sense of listening to the breath, listening to the body. Now we're going to bring our attention to the pause in the breath. Let's inhale together. Feel the belly, and then just pause for a beat or two, and whenever you need to, sigh it out. Inhaling again, expanding the belly. Pause the breath at the top. Whenever you need to, sigh it out. Now we'll try and pause at both ends of the breath. Let's inhale together. Expand the belly, pause the breath, and then sigh it out. And then we pause, just waiting for the diaphragm to drop and the lungs to reopen of their own accord. So you might like to feel this as our body breathing us, as it does all day, every day, even when we're not conscious of it at all. Just for these few moments, bring your attention to the breath. That happens from the moment we're born until the last beat of our heart when we die. Autonomous nervous system in action. Apparently we take 670 million breaths in an average life. So just bring your attention to the next one. Pausing at the top of the breath, sighing it out, and then pausing before we allow the belly to expand again. All right, let's slowly drop our arms down. You can allow them to be heavy. Feet press into the ground and knees are slightly bent. Back of the knees are soft. Tuck the tailbone under just a millimeter or two so the spine is long. From the side, should look a little bit like this. Knees slightly bent, tailbone tucked, this spine long all the way up the neck, chin tucked in a little. Feel a little like a strange way to stand at the start. This is our stance of nothingness, the Wuji stance. No particular thing, no definition, open, allowing, aware, alert. Take a moment to feel through the feet. You'll feel the leg muscles switched on and hopefully feet deep, connected to the earth. Take another breath. Let's bring some movement into the body. We'll inhale together. Turn our neck to the side, chin to shoulder. Inhale back to the center. Exhale, turn to the other side. Let's meet in the middle. This time we'll take our right ear down towards the right shoulder. Just gentle circles. Roll the chin into the chest. Maybe come back the other direction. Let's meet left ear to left shoulder. Roll the chin in. And come back the other way. All right, let's shrug the shoulders right up to the ears. Big shrug and roll through the shoulders. Let's bring our hands up to the shoulders. Elbows are high, big circle. Come back the other way. Let's draw our hands together just in a kind of clamp, one in the other. Let's breathe together. Side out as we turn to the side. Hips stay forward, just twisting through our thoracic spine, the mid part of our spine. Inhale back to the center. Exhale, twist the other way. Let's take our hands above the head. We'll grab one thumb with the opposite hand. Inhale together. Exhale, open up the side body. Sigh it out. Inhale back to the center. Exhale, open it. One more each side. And let's meet back in the middle. Take the hands down. Let's come to our waist. We'll just take some small circles, moving through the hips. Come back the other direction. Let's bring our knees together, toes together. We'll just take some small circles with the knees. Come back the other direction. Slowly come back up to stand. And then we're just going to take our arms down in front of the body. Hang down. Just allow our head to be heavy below the heart. Take a breath. And then we'll slowly curl up the spine. Roll the shoulders again. Chest is open. And we'll return to our Wuji stance. Arms down by the side, a little apart from the body. Fingers are spread and heavy, pointing down. Collarbone is wide. Shoulders away from the ears. Just allow this feeling of gravity just pulling the body down. The crown of the head lifts, neck is long. All right, so we'll start our forms for the 5 elements, and We'll start today in the fire element. As we do this movement, just see if you can bring all your attention to those pauses in between the breaths. And we don't have to move in sync, but once you get the rhythm, just listen to your own breath, listen to the expansion in this dantian, this mid part of our body. We inhale to raise the arms out to the side. Pause the breath as we turn the palms slowly up. And then we sigh out as we draw the little fingers together. Empty out the lungs. Pause the breath again. Inhale, draw energy into the body. Turn the palms again. Sigh it out. And then we pause the breath to slowly bring the arms down. Inhaling to raise them up. Pause and turn the palms. Exhale, draw the hands towards each other. Pressing down through the heels. Inhale, draw breath into the body. You might like to visualize the breath coming all the way through the nose, down through the lungs, right to the belly, to the organs. Pause the breath as your arms come down. So see if you can keep your attention on the feet, on the belly. We're looking for this sense of almost slow motion movement where we wait for our diaphragm to drop, allow our lungs to fully open. What can we let go of today? How can we make space? You might like to say the mantra, empty, empty, empty. Pursuit of knowledge, every day something is added, but in the practice of the Tao, every day something is dropped. Less and less do we need to force things until finally we arrive at this thing called non-action. When nothing is done, nothing is undone. You might like to just close your eyes now and don't worry about being in sync with anyone else on the screen. Listen to your own breath. Feeling of allowing the breath to fully explore and expand. End of your next cycle, just come back to stillness. Just take a moment to feel into the body. You might scan starting from base of the foot all the way through the body. Just get a sense for energy, our prana, our life force, how we feel right now. Let's take our arms out to the side. Just turn them up to the level of the heart and then sigh it out. Just a clearing of our energy before we move on to the earth element. Let's bring our palms so they're pointing towards each other in the center line of the body. Take a breath. As we exhale, drop the lower hand. We're going to take a big kind of figure 8 infinity symbol. We inhale back to the center. Pause the breath, and then we exhale. Top hand lifts up, takes the other side of the figure 8. Sigh it out. Inhale back to the center. And then lower hand moves. Just explore the pauses in between the breaths again. Coming back to the center line. You might feel like all our energy is along the center line of the body. We draw energy back in. We allow our arms to move on the out breath. So this is an earth element form. When our earth element is out of balance, we might have repetitive thoughts, obsessive thoughts. We might be worried, sense of anxiety. We bring our earth element into balance through this idea of centering and gravity, stability. So instead of indulging all our ideas and activities running in 100 different directions, we allow ourselves to be still, centered, moving with our breath. The end of your next cycle, slowly bring the hands down. We'll clear the energy again. Inhale to take the arms wide. Exhale, sigh it out. Move on to our water element now. Take left hand to our lumbar spine. Actually, we'll do metal element. We'll do it in the creation cycle order. Let's take our arms out in front of the body, fingers pointing inwards. I feel like we're hugging a tree or holding a tree. Knees are slightly bent. Let's take a breath. Pause the breath as we turn to the side. Sigh it out. And we open our left hand out, open wide, inhaling. Chest is open. Sigh it out as we draw the hands back to the center. Shoulders are heavy. Inhale together. Exhale as we sigh it out and twist to the left. Pause the breath. Inhale, open the right hand out wide, chest is open. Exhale, sink the heels, draw the palms towards each other. Inhale together. Exhale, twist. Keeping our attention on that pause in between the breath. Feeling this openness. When our metal element is out of balance, we might feel sadness, or we might be stuck in a memory of the past. We bring it into balance with this sense of open-heartedness, allowing things to be, accepting things as they are. Find your own rhythm here. And let's slowly bring the hands down. Clear the energy. Inhale, take the arms wide, draw them into the body, sigh it out. So from metal, we move on to the water element. Take left hand to the lumbar spine. With our right hand, we're going to reach across, sigh it out, pause the breath. Inhale as we sweep the hand in front of the body, behind the body. We're keeping our palm facing up the whole time. Pause the breath. Inhale to take it across, sigh it out. Inhale, lifting up. Pause the breath. Exhale across. Just find your own rhythm here. I like to keep your eyes on the fingers as they trace this arc. And as we sigh out, maybe we twist a little deeper into the movement. Inhaling to lift up, take that hand all the way behind the body. Exhale across. Maybe we bring our attention back to the pause in the breath. Inviting in this sense of stillness within movement. Every Qigong movement, we invite in mindfulness, presence, stillness. Now we're going to switch from side to side. We take our left hand to sigh it out. Right hand comes to lumbar spine. Turn the other way. Inhale, sweep the hand up behind the body. Pause the breath. Exhale, let it go. Inhale. meet back into the center. Take both hands up. Clear the energy. Sigh it out. Final form today for our wood element. We'll step one leg forward, maybe the right leg. Let's take the knee over the ankle, and we'll slowly take our palms forward, shifting the weight onto the front leg. Sigh it out. Inhale, draw the hands back. Exhale, shift weight to the front leg. Inhale, shift to the back leg. Pause the breath. Sigh it out. So this is the form called monkey presenting fruit, and I'd like to think of this idea of open-heartedness, generosity, giving. As you reach forward and open out, open chest and open heart. Let's step that right leg back. And we'll step forward with the left leg. Sigh it out. Inhale to reach back. Exhale forward. Let's bring our attention back to that pause in between the breaths. And we'll slowly step back. Let's bring our hands down to our dantian, our lower belly, one palm over the other hand. Just take a moment to get a sense for flow of energy in our body right now. Might bring attention to the fingers, the toes. Body might feel a little lighter. This is how we gain awareness of our habit energy, and through practice, maybe we slowly build new habits to replace the old. We create space and create a pattern for whatever is next. Let's bring our hands together, just create a little heat. You might like to bring them up towards the face. And we'll finish just bringing our hands together in gratitude for the shared energy of practicing on the mat each day.